Alright folks, this is something we're working on. We're going to pull this motor and freshen it up. Factory original 1969 GMC G20 3/4 ton truck. That's a beauty, really. It's an old California truck. It's got some surface rust over here where the paint's failed completely. It's a friend of mine of many years. I've kind of had custody over the years through, he didn't have really anywhere to put it. He gave us the go-ahead to start doing some work on it, and paid for the materials and my time to pull this motor and clean it up. This thing sat here for months. We gave it a charge of transmission fluid because of course those seals leak, but we're gonna get her in the shop. All right, our mission with the G20, or GMC G20, it's in, as you can see. We've got the radiator, fan shroud, all that shit's out of the way, engine accessories out of the way, pulled the carb, put a pull plate on there. That we don't have to worry about shit getting in there. This engine actually is the entire thrust of what we're dealing with right now. Eventually we're going to work with the owner and give him a new truck out of this. This comes out, gets cleaned up, all the small parts, all the brackets, that's aluminum, so I got to clean it up separately. It's going to get a new intake, aftermarket. It's going to get an HEI distributor. I got all that shit on the shelf. It's going to get a Edelbrock manual choke on it. I know when we put it back in, months and months and months from now, the owner wants to put headers on it. This is kind of what I wanted to show you folks. Excuse me, Leaf. I'm going to walk past you. I wanted to document for the restoration process, but also that's the connector. Actually plugs into this old alternator right here. Got that connector, and you got this whole apparatus of grounding. This all goes on here like this, but this is the one I really wanted to get a good look at. I mean, look at that bad boy. It is fried. That's gonna have to be replaced, and you can get those. I'm not sure where yet, but I know they're available. But I kind of want to walk this over. This, like I said, this belongs to an old standing friend of mine. I've known the fella for, a dozen years now. This is kind of hung out. He had storage issues for his old truck. He didn't want to drive it every day because he didn't want to see it just disintegrate. Sitting doesn't help a lot either, but after all the plumbing's gone through and everything, I mean, this is not a hard build. I wanted to buy it from him to get a car trailer and haul cars with it. This is what I wanted to have to represent my little restoration shop, at least for now, until I find something older still. I see these guys on these TV shows, fancy new fucking trucks and trailers pulling out old wrecks, but you know, there's another show out there, that Count guy, and he's got that old stub nose car hauler. I mean, I envision something like that for, you know, if you're gonna flip them or restore them, have that to pick your shit up. Otherwise, have someone else do it.
Look.
Oh, what did we find?
Fine tools.
Nice.
AC Delco.
Shit you find pulling cars apart.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, that's off of a Holly.
Holly, yeah. That's the front diaphragm of the Holly right here.
Yep, that goes. Yeah. And that didn't have a Holly carburetor on it. It had a Quadrajet, so that's odd.
Nah. They had a Holly for one or two backfires, and then they went back to their original carburetor.
More than likely. Kind of what we're dealing with here, kids, is this was a factory AC machine, so we're going to go ahead and put it back whenever we restore it. I just kind of want to shoot some footage, get some work going again in the shop. This one's going to take us a while, folks, but it's going to be amazing when we're done. Maybe this will prompt the owner to be like, shit, man, that's kind of cool. I want to see another video of my truck and start figuring it out. If not, it don't matter. He's a cool dude. I like working for him. That is a 1969 Chevrolet 350. Oh, let's see. Can you see that? There you go. First year they stamped 350s out of this block. That come out of that truck. I was going to shoot more footage as we went, but man, it's been a real awful week so far, folks. Bear with me. Now we're going to try to pull this heavy bitch into a parking spot. We'll see. There you go, though. Came apart like a dream. This old girl wants her storage.